Music is off. Alright, so I don't know how we want to do this. I don't know if we're just going to rewatch this and I'll just talk about interesting things. If I'm going to review it crazy, like in depth or whatever. We'll just watch it together and I'll review as we go and see what comes out of my mouth. Anyway, here we go. Hey Mufflin, what's going on, dude? Here we go. Alright, so Renegades, what's Yam doing with this utility? We're mainly going to look at Renegade stuff, because that's what most of my viewers are interested in. So Yam's going to throw... Well, that was pretty good. I should throw it from up on the box. He made that a lot easier. Oh, wow. Yeah, he used 2 smoke. Let's watch that again. I'm too busy watching the smoke. That's a pretty good smoke by Yam. Oh, so Rick has the other utility. Okay. So they're playing a pretty heavy A setup as well, which is unusual. And a very, very weak B setup. Okay, so they're all squeaky. So Rick's throwing that from there. Okay. So where's Rick flashing? Okay, that's good. I like that. That's cool. Yeah. So, hold up. Does that mean that... Let's watch this again. Does that mean they busted out with no flashes? Or did Yam flash from where he was? The strat itself, so Rick's smoke, the smoke that Rick throws doesn't really do a lot because there's nobody there to fight them from that angle anyway, right? And they're coming through Squeaky, so Yam's smoke already covers off Squeaky. So, here we go. Alright. So they go with nothing, they're just dry. Yeah, okay. Oh, that was sick. Yeah, alright, that was cool. Rick trades out the P250 for a USP. That tells you something. I guess it's probably better on the Pistron. So like they had a really heavy A setup, and I think like just coming out like they did, it was weird because like Hobbit wasn't flashed or anything, right? Like, yeah, alright, that's weird. Alright, good strat though. I like the pace on it. I really like the pace on it. Alright, force by ish. Yeah, force by. What are they doing? They're doing just a spread anti-eco. Okay, so the risks with doing a spread anti-eco like this is getting picked or pushed across the map. But it looks like they're playing it very slow and very safe. I'd be interested to see if with the utility they have, if they do an execute off of it. Because right now, they're just defaulting and they're not getting pushed. Gambit's a team that likes to sit back a lot, right? So they need to take territory successfully. It looks like they're taking middle, which is good. Closing down the distance with the smokes, giving themselves something to work with. So this is good, because now they can pincer onto a site. They're not just walking into like a stack. That's a very bad connected smoke. Alright, it's quite clearly an A split now. Gambit have stacked onto it. This is very clearly an A split. I don't really like this. I think this is really risky. I think there's way too many angles to check. Like, like an insane amount of angles to clear. What the fuck, Dozier? I think that's a really bad anti-eco choice. Because Gambit, they should have known that Gambit are a very passive team, so it's highly unlikely they're going to go super aggressive on their anti-eco or on their force buy. Oh no. Thanks, fuck. Yeah, that was really messy. So maybe it's something a bit quicker, or something with a bit more intent. So the problem is you could be going into a stack, but if you use your utility well enough, you should have the upper hand. Okay, so now they got a full eco. Should be... So now, it looks like they're doing something with more intent. Looks like they're heading over towards B. Yeah. Looks good, nice little B split through the vent. Other guys in the side. Nice and easy. This round should be over. Alrighty, took a lot of damage, but didn't take... only one guy died. It's good. You haven't seen this yet. No, it's doing like a review. So it's better if I act like I haven't seen it, right? Makes it more interesting. Okay, so gun round, no AWP, which means probably more likely to do an execute if you don't have an AWP. Yeah, they're doing a full-in execute right now. This is good. I like this. So they're doing crisscross mid smokes, which are working because if you look, they're playing passive. They can't see. They don't know what's happening in mid. Meanwhile, these cunts are already on A. Okay. Well, they just wasted 2 smokes on the same spot. That's not very good. They've done that 2 rounds in a row now. Wow. Now they just have to play the after plant in a 3-on-4. I don't like the after plant positions considering... Oh my god. There's 2 people in A main. It is going to be really shitty. Yeah. Oh wow. Oh wow, the double mollies. Okay, that worked out really well. They were lucky that there wasn't any utility left on Gambit. Hey Spanner, what's going on, dude? So, yeah, they got saved there by those 2 Molotovs. That saved that round for them. They had the A site for free. They wasted a bit of utility doubling up. But doesn't matter. They won. Their money's in the bin, but so is Gambit's. Alright, so now they're doing a B play. So Renegades are just doing an all-in B play right now. They've done... We used to call these smokes in mid flip side smokes. They've done the flip side smokes, and now they're just doing a B execute. They're going to be going through this. Yeah, here we go. So this is... Yeah. So they're isolating checkers, so they don't have to check it, and they can all come through B main. Oh, shit. There's already 3 of these cunts at B. Yeah, they got mopped up. It's unlucky. So their money situation is not fantastic. But they could force, if they really want to, try and keep the money long Gambit. Let's have a look. Alright, there we go. Alright, so this is basically their default. There's a little bit different, like Yam's the mid caretaker. I believe Justin is the B caretaker. I think it's normally Aaron that goes squeaky, and then it'll just play Carlo and Rick around boost/mid. Boost/A main, sorry. So like they're just doing a spread peek, looking for kills with the Deagles, trying to find some headshots, which is you know, this is it's just all about frags when they're doing this. They're just kind of hoping they hit their shots. So when you're doing an eco like this one, that's what you're relying on, individual brilliance. So there's no real team or synergy or anything like that. It's what you do after you get those initial kills, which is the best part. Or the most exciting part, I suppose. So, going for these individual kills is good, especially if you have talented players, but it's just what you do after which is the hard part. Usually finding an opening kill, like, so they found one, they're in a very disadvantaged situation, but they did find a frag. Alright, so the AWPs come out, which leads me to believe it'll most likely be a default strategy. Means they'll probably play slow, they'll do what I'm talking about. Rick will be watching the A main push up on the boost, Yam will be caretaking and calling what he hears, Juzzy will be doing his B shit. They're just defaulting and then they'll go into a strat. Or are they going for quick mid? No. Aaron was just flashing over so Rick could go for a pick. Alright, then the default, Carlo's up close. So they've swapped it back. So Carlo used to be the B. We had Carlo as the B main player. We swapped Juzzy out of it, put him A main, but they've swapped it back. Aaron Squeaky, Carlo's A main, Rick's supporting, Yam solo mid. So Yam's job is kind of shitty because he can get timing fucked. He has to worry about here and here. So his job's real shitty. I don't think people will understand how shitty that position is. Right, so they're just defaulting, they're waiting at utility. The important thing they're doing right now is they're calling it out. Okay, smoke used here, Molotov here. That's a fucking horrible smoke. Jesus Christ. Whoever threw that from Gambit is a moron. Really heavy A setup also. 3 players in the site. I like the setup from Mao though. Like, I like it. And so we'll find the frag. Hubbard will trade. Rick will trade. This is good. Okay, 50 seconds. Now all they have to do is go as a team and trade out. They don't need to rush anything. They don't need to pick any more one at a time. All they need to do is trade out. That was unlucky. Adrenaline is low. And they found... Oh, Dozier TK'd Adrenaline. So that's real lucky. And Yam and Juzzy closed it out. So that was good. Defaulted, traded, made a decision. When as a team, traded out. Because they had the number advantage. Just traded out efficiently and won the round. Nice and easy. They didn't even have to use any utility to make the CTs feel that uncomfortable by the looks of things. Alright, same again. Weird that Aaron's opted for the fucking ump. Maybe he didn't have enough. Same old. So Juzzy's B routine, we're missing frags, is to isolate the push and to stop this. But I guess that happened A main. So they did. They picked A main real quick and they traded, so that's good. Okay. So Rick probably has a lot of freedom with the AWP. So now he's decided he wants to go and use it to try and pick, which is good. I like this. So Aaron will probably open Squeaky and Rick will pick. Oh. There is a guy at quad. And they're dropping back now. Okay, so now they're just waiting out. So they have the 4v4. This favors the T's because if they go together, they can trade out onto a site if they use their utility wisely. And they're just waiting. 50 seconds left. Calling out utility still, waiting it out. The CTs have to use it. They've got control of A main now. This is good. It's a lot of information, and they can stack up on a site. See Hobbit having all this info that he has. It's basically prompted this 2-man stack on the B site now. So it's up to Renegades to hit their shots going into it. Juzzy with a good entry. I love it when Juzzy entries. It gets me dick hard. Justin with 2 fantastic entries. That's great. That's what you need from Justin right there. Probably a bit greedy, but I think they're probably assuming they're going to save because it was a 4v2. That frag, though, might change their mind. No. Smoked out from the vents. They're going to save. I'm not an X-Ray fan, but I guess for a review we can do it. When you're watching the game live, I don't like X-Ray. X-Ray can suck a fat knob. Why won't my X-Ray turn on? No. I hate X-Ray in a live match. I think it like ruins the game. It's good for new viewers. It's not good for somebody like me who's watched. Oh, that kill didn't need to happen. That's unfortunate. So the money situation, it's not great for Renegades, but like if they can win this, string this next one together, you should be buying right now behind these 2 guns if you are Gambit, because you're otherwise just gonna get hunted down and lose them. So I think it's good that they are forcing into this. Renegades really need us to start building a bank. It's still like they're 6 rounds up, or 6-2, but it's still not not fantastic money situation. So here's the mid shit we were talking about. Same deal, you know, all the same shit. So they've got A main control right now. So this is... Oh, Rick's been legged. He's brave staying around. I'd be so scared of a nade. Okay, hold up. Let's just pause this. So, they've got A main control right now. So you've got two choices. You either react and you go and you fight them and you push through with numbers and you kill them, which is like the opposite of what they expect you to do. When they take A main, they go, okay, they're probably not going to go. We want to force them away or force them to wait. It looks like Renegades with Rick legged are probably going to wait. But Aaron's a guy who's always really big on when something happens like this, he wants a reaction to happen. So because there's a lot of time left, they can probably get away with waiting. So they can probably get away with waiting it out and then going, because look at this. The utility on these cunts is nothing, right? So they can probably wait. But if this was later in the round, you'd want a reaction. You'd either want to pop flash through and fight, or you'd want to like instantly just go B. Like you'd want to make a decision like that, right? So they're just waiting, just staying, trying to take a little bit of mid territory, which is good. But yeah, basically just waiting. Juz is very passive towards B. You notice like he'll throw the smoke and the Molotov, but that's all he'll do. Like he won't really go too aggressive on it. He might do it later in the game. They can do a bit of a get right. I like the way get right does it. It's very super aggressive. But right now, it's just keeping the B players in check. So if they want to push, Juz is going to frag him. The problem is he can't run away now. He's fully committed to this, and that's like full lurk right here. He can't do anything else in this round. So he knows someone's close now. He heard that flash. He knows that they would have flash peeked it. So they've gone mid control because when A main, they put a lot of resources towards A. Alright, so there's a B split. The bomb's there. Nice. They found Dozier. Opening up the wide lines. Great kill by Aaron and Justin into the site. Ustillo was on the lurk in mid. He's going to find one. Now they're going to chase. They'll chase. They'll find a Dren. They'll kill him. Even though he's only got a UMP, they'll try and kill him. Did you see the Elish thread? No, I didn't. What did Elish do? Oh, on the vac thing. Nah. I don't look at that stuff. It's probably a waste of brain cells, guys. Alright, 7-2. Money is broken on Gambit. So see like how this has gone? The money, it was pretty close, which forced Gambit to save and go into a force buy, which worked out super good for Renegades because they just basically stayed in full control, kept everybody alive. They're starting to build a bit of a bank. These guys have to take an eco, you know, maybe even a double. And that means they can build their money even more. So they're in full control of this half. They can dictate the play, and they're basically still just defaulting. So Juz is going to do his same routine. You need to be worried about a push right now. Is he going to get flashed off? Yeah, he made that away. That was a good little counter flash by him. Same shit. If you guys want to look at how to do a default from the start, this is really good. Like the way that Renegades are doing it, everyone does their job really well. You can easily like mix it up with, say, Rick going for mid picks, or you know, boosting people up. Having a little bit more early nades in middle, and through the squeaky. You can take the AWP to squeaky door. Lots of stuff you can do, but the way that Renegades set up the start of their default is very good. They're all in positions where they can relay information, and they're all not hugely likely to die without a trade. So, but so far so good. Still in control of the money. These guys here, they have enough to buy, but they can't get full utility. So it's a good time to take a pause and talk about this. They really need rounds. They're in the fucking bin. 2 rounds on the CT side is not fantastic. So you would say that they should buy with this kind of money. The problem is they won't have full utility. They won't have full everything. This guy can get an AWP, but he can't get like utility, armor, all that kind of shit. They just won't be. It won't be a fair fight. You look at what Renegades has got. They're fucking stacked up right now. So it's not looking good. I still find this is such a weird pick for Gambit to allow this through. It's a map that Zeus has had like hardly any time in-game leading on. Just blows my mind a little bit. Like they could have gone for something else. Come on! I quite like it, Dog Ryan. I think it's a really good chance for the casters to summarize what's been going on. I like it. I think I think like chaining them together is bad, and I think that the coaches should still be able to talk in freeze time. But I like it. I don't mind it at all. I think 2 per half would be good. Okay, so they've gone for the A main control again. Like, see how easily Carlo's getting pushed off, because like he's not really harassing them early with nades. You look at Carlo's utility; he's still got like a shitload of stuff left, so he's not harassing. They're allowing them to take A main, which it doesn't really matter if they want to do it so early, because like I'm saying, you can just wait. They're going to run out of utility, and then you just take a duel. So right now, Rick's looking for a pick at B. They're still just kind of defaulting, right? Like they've had an idea of, okay, let's go here and let's go for this pick. Rick's as the AWPer, I think you'd have a lot of freedom, like I said earlier. Nice, good pick. So they're in the site. They know that one's heaven. They should be able to get the bomb down here. Rick can make this kill as well. He's going to see the... Should he see the barrel if he keeps going? Alright, Aaron... Yeah, good, nice. That was good. They're dotting their I's and crossing their T's. The problem is, it's pushing it. No! Fucking, thank God. They can't win this round. Rick's not winning that. That's unfortunate. That sucked a bit. So Yam got picked early. I didn't see where it was. I'm assuming it was middle. We can probably go still find his body. Yam, I guess got picked on the boost, or that could have been Carlo. Oh no, Carlo died on main. So yeah, a couple of frags went against them early. But like now they're in the. This is the thing. Like people don't realize, even though they lost that round, they're in the best spot to just completely reset the CT's economy. Like just win this round, reset the CT's, get yourself another fucking 3 rounds in a row. That's basically how this works. Oh, I thought that was it was a decoy. Okay, so now they were trying to stop the A main control with a Molotov, which is a good little change. They've changed up and they've get ready to counter it straight away. Oh, that nade's gonna do some damage. Juzzy, you're in trouble, bruh. Oh, he's so lucky that Mal missed that shot. Okay, so they've gone for aggressive B main control with Yam and Juzz and A main control, and then I think they've just left. Okay, Rick's watching Squeaky. Nobody's watching their mid push. So Gambit aren't playing like really any close-up mid control strategies, and it looks like Renegades have cottoned on to that. It looks like they understand that. So they're not too worried about mid pushes. Still a bit of a gamble to leave it completely open like this, but hey, it's working. It's paying off. They've got really forward positioning. Justin's at drip. They've got left side A main. They can do whatever now. They can force fakes. See, Gambit do this on so many of their maps. They sit so far back, man. Adren, the only one with aggression, but they sit so far back. I hate it. Juzzy's on a pick here. Juzzy's gonna fuck this cunt up. Nice. Juzzy's dead. That was a bit silly. That was a mistake. Justin didn't need to do that. He didn't need to push him like that. Yeah. Okay. That was a mistake right there. Alrighty, good little string of rounds right now. Renegades can still buy. They should still buy. They had like enough. Justin should be able to drop, I think, as well. And maybe he dropped that off. Yeah, okay. So they still got a full buy. Everyone's got what they need. Same deal. So they're still not changing up. They're still happy with their default. Which the only reason that they've lost early picks. Or a bad. So the other one they lost early picks, and that one it was kind of a bad decision by Juzz to push after getting that frag. Oh, Aaron. But oh, Mal's not afraid, eh? Oh, they have 3 AWPs. Okay. Well, Gambit deserved to lose this round. Why the fuck do you have 3 AWPs? Okay, Dozier, bit of a mix up there. He's playing close on mid. All of the AWPs are playing relatively passive, right? Like they're all sitting back. Adren's in a place to get a nice cheeky kill on Aaron, but they're all very very far back. They're not taking aggressive lines or aggressive duels. So they kind of want Renegades to come at them. So right now an execute would be really good by Renegades because they're up against so many AWPs. There we go. There was Dozier in up front position, grabbing one. Gonna get traded. So right now you look at... I wish I could clear off this shit. There we go. Alright, so... Oh, that sucks. They've only got 16 seconds. The bomb has to go B. They could still win this round because Hobbit's the only one here at B. Aaron's gone down on A. Seems like they're kind of melting down a little bit right now. Like they're lacking direction on these rounds. They're just going for picks, but the picks aren't working out in their favor. So they might need to take the rounds with maybe a little bit more direction. Like I think defaults are really good, and having the freedom to let your players do whatever they want to do is great. But you need to have a bit of direction, and they're struggling with that. So I wouldn't be surprised if we see like a set execute coming out next round. Alrighty, this is, yeah, set execute right now. I wouldn't be surprised to see them win this. There's still 2 AWPs up. And Adren's close, oh, he was close, I mean. Look how quick this rotation is. Holy shit, and it's a fake. This is perfect. Look at this. Why? Why? Quick. Colors, quick. Just... Well, it's not A anymore, dudes. That's really slow. That was such a slow fake. They didn't want to make noise through mid, so I'm sorry, I don't really care what happened in this round. I just want to talk about what happened there. So they did the execute. Carlo ran onto A, he died, right? But they didn't want to make noise coming back across here because if anybody was close mid, they know it's a fake. The problem is, with what they did there, by the time Carlo was dead and they were still here, so like they couldn't do shit. The whole point of a fake is when Carlo dies, you're instantly coming in here because it's called the rotation. Jebem T Mata. Did I say that right? Seklit. Yeah, so they were in full control of this half. Gambit have done well to bring it back to 6. I think it'll... They're still just doing the default. I'm really surprised by this. I thought they would have brought out like a execute or something, but they're grinding. There we go. 2 nice kills by Carlo. Aaron's going to follow up. That's what they were looking for, you know, to finally take advantage of that aggression. They did. Maybe Gambit... didn't need to be so aggressive there because they'd done a lot of A main control. Looked like Renegades were expecting it. Hey Arrows, what's going on, dude? Yeah, Renegades are in the semi-finals, Jimmy. Imagine if Dozier won this. Jesus Christ. So yeah, 6 rounds, I mean 9 rounds, they could have probably had 11. Because like at this point here, if they reset their money, could have had like 11, maybe 12. But yeah, they won the half, 9-6, you'd be happy with that. Nothing to complain about right there. Alrighty, so it used to be Justin B, Yam the B helper, me mid, Aaron and Carlo A. Let's see if they've changed it up too much. Pistol round, we used to like doing like a lot of gambits, like we used to do like a lot of stacks and shit. So let's see if they put Rick in my spot or if they put Rick in Yam's spot and put Yam in mine. Okay. Oh, they're doing a run boost here at B. So they're well. Oh, they failed the run boost. Yam's a really good pistol player, so like it's always really effective to have him in a position where like he has to hit those shots because I think he's really good at it. That was good. They had nice quick rotations toward B site. That jump boost thing was fucking retarded. I think it's really stupid. And Renegades will take that one. Justin's been the best in the 2 maps for Renegades at this event, but I think Aaron is the best player. He just had a pretty shocking game on Dust 2, but I think that was just an off game from him. Alright, so it looks like they put Rick mid. So they put Rick mid. Oh. Hey man, aggression, I like it. A lot of people think you should like... So there's 2 ways to approach Anticos, right? You can either approach it the way that like... a lot of teams do, whereas you play retake on the sites with your rifles, or you do use really good crossfires where your SMGs and stuff are very effective. You do shit like that. Or you do it like the way that... it depends on the map, obviously. Like, this isn't just a rule for every single thing, or every single... Because you can do different styles, but there's one where... there's a way that SK do their Anticos. SK do their Anticos where they... like send Fur off on like a fucking seek and destroy mission on the CT side. Like they give him an SMG and he just pushes up and finds a lot of information, which means the rest of the team can prepare really well. So even if he gets one and dies, he's still giving the team a lot of information and giving them a chance to rotate around and stuff. So there's a BX kit coming in right now, so a lot of pressure on Juzzy. Ouch. Alright, 1 for 1, which is not ideal. And they're going to get an M4, unless Carlo can stop them. Surely get the M4. Oh, lucky. Alright, Hobbit planted. Get the bomb down. Your team needs the money. You're for sport. At least they're going to pick up Justin's M4. They'll pick up Juzzy's M4. They'll win the round. They allowed the plant, but Gambit should eco or force play again. If they force play again and lose, the game's basically over at this point. Alright, so that's good, they recovered from that. See, like, yeah, see, this is the thing right now with these guys. They had enough money and they took 3 guns and really hurt the economy of Renegades. With that plant, they're going to buy again. And I like this call because they were really successful just then. So they should feel like they can be successful again, and this time they have even better weaponry. Mao and Zeus don't have armor or utility, but they do have 1 Galil and 2 AKs. So, you know, they can use those quite well. Might catch Renegades off guard. Let's have a look. That's really good. If like, okay, so people might be like, oh, it's not going to kill him. I don't know if Aaron's nade landed perfectly, but what he just did there in A main, right, was a lot of people just run straight here and sit behind this box on their default. Aaron threw the nade in to damage that player straight away. So it's almost like, it's pretty common that a player is going to play there, right, like on a default. So him doing that, really good way to do a lot of damage early if someone is there. And also means like, okay, you can do the 1 bullet headshot for the rifles from then on, even if it only does 10 damage. So, or 11 damage, whatever it needs to be. So this is good. It looks like they've done event setup. So they are prepared for a gun round, basically, with this kind of setup. You know, if you have the FAMAS and the vent and shit, you're prepared for a bit more than just pistols. So this is good. Yam's should find Hobbit. Oh, Hobbit's going to find Yam. On his own as well. So untradeable if Yam had made that kill. But like, let's look at the rotation right now. So Carlo's staying solid at the A site. Aaron is rotating to B. So Juzzy's like, they're coming B, I need help. So Aaron's rotating over. That flash is perfect. Really good teamwork there. You might not notice that, but Aaron flashed through heaven for Justin, giving Justin a chance to pick out, find both those frags. Last 2 cunts, no armor, and no HP to work with. So they're just going to get mopped up. Aaron will probably get both of them here. Do you have a kangaroo friend in Oz? Yes, of course. Everyone loves kangaroos. It's good. You see what they did as well. They dropped back from the vent. They all played together. Perfect. Like, good work by Aaron. It's really good to do what they did. They didn't give a chance to get picked off one at a time. They all played together. It's very unlikely that you're going to lose when you're in that environment. So this is great. This is what I was talking about. These guys forced sport again, and then they lost, which fucked their economy, which means they're going to have to eco now. You can tell Yam's made that call, or PK. Someone's made the call. So Aaron and Yam are both on the SMGs. Probably see a lot of aggression come out from them. Because they can push and go for info. Yeah, Yam's very aggressive on B. This is good. This is very good. You know, they're taking advantage of that. Aaron's aggressive as well. They're playing with confidence. This is really good. Like, this is what you want to see a team doing, taking these kind of risks, going for these kind of plays. Fucking see you later, alligators. They're dead. They're all dead. Last guy squeaky. They know he's there. Carlo was just following him. Perfect. Perfect. Really good. Aaron was able to make a bit of money with his SMG. Everyone's doing their jobs. This is good. If they lose this one, they'll still be able to force into next round or buy into next round. So let's have a look. Let's see if... Oh, they left the bomb at spawn. That's a bit of a blunder already. I know it's like, oh, you know, it's not that far to go, but it's really annoying. It's very frustrating. Okay, so Renegades are playing at mid control. Yam and Rick are playing up close. I like this. Gives you a lot of sound cues. Oh, they failed! Also, just a quick pause. Teams who do what Aaron and Carlo are doing right there, it's good and all that, but if you do it and a team is doing a default that plays one squeaky 1A main and they go there straight away, they're probably going to hear it. So that's where you see teams who start going back into the old way of boosting, where you boost up on the barrels. I'm pointing at the screen, you guys can't see it, but like the yellow barrels there where Aaron's gun is touching, like basically there, doing the boost from there, and then it doesn't have any sound cues. The problem is you get spammed. So like there's pros and cons to both. But if teams are doing a default, they're going to hear that run boost. But see where Aaron's moved to now? I don't know if he's going to stay here. This box is really effective. I really like this. It's like a peekaboo spot. But yeah. Anyway. That's their go-to. Carlo loves that spot up there. But this is good. So they've transitioned. They went, okay, well, we missed that boost. Let's do something. They've done a flash pick on Squeaky. They're playing proactive, right? They're not waiting to be executed on. They're flashing. They're picking. They're helping each other. Aaron with a sick 2 kills. That's great. You know, it's risky, but it's good. They're using flashes. They're using the advantages of teamwork, and that's what you want to see. I hate it when, like, the problem is, I think Renegades, maybe their only problem is maybe sitting back. It's a problem we had when I was in the team, is sitting back and fighting when you do get executed on, or when you're low utility, having to sit back and not being able to go aggressive and shit. So, here we go. Juzz at Drip. Ooh, hello. So they're going to get into B side. They're going to plant. Oh, no, Justin, no! Justin, no! No! How is this falling apart? It was a 3-on-5! Well, it was a 3-on-4. I think you get away with 4 or 5. Dream. Probably get away with 4 or 5 on the T side. Come on, Aaron. Big round by Aaron. That's a 3-piece feed here from KFC for little Azza. He's got a molly. He's used it a headshot. It's good. He's going to push Zeus away. Oh, Yam wasn't able to trade. No, 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 no. Oh, Yam's fucked. Oh, lucky, Jesus. I thought he was completely white, but it wore off. Hey, Anno, what's going on, dude?
Bomb has been defused. Counter-terrorists win.
Alright, so Renegades, I don't know how they lose 2 more rounds from this point. I guess, I'm going to guess based off of the way the trajectory is going and the way Gambit just approached that round and they had limited success, they're going to do an execute or something fast as a team. I don't think they'll default again. As I say that, it looks like they're going to default again. Of course. Just surprising, like you just lose that round that you really had no chance of even being in. And now they're just defaulting again. Oh, Carlo on aggressive on his own. Oh, look at Renegades are super aggressive, man. I like it. I really like it, but they still need to learn how to hold passively because the aggression relies on players having good timing and hitting their shots. You need to be able to set up good crossfires and shit in the back. So like, yeah, passive players sitting back, being able to hold with good crossfires and fighting as they're executing or as they're coming out of the choke points, as opposed to taking the fight to them in the choke point, is something I think that maybe Renegades should try and work on. But yeah, anyway, it's no problem. It's no problem. So they lose this one because they're 4v5. So you guarantee they lose this one. Maybe not. Aaron gets pop flashed in. That's what I'm talking about. The teamwork. Hey Spunj, do you have any tips for you? That's point blank. It's a really rough question. Like I get that question all the time. It would be easier if I had specifics. See, that's maybe where the over-aggression just fucked them. Like, did they need to push Squeaky Door? Probably not. Yeah, I guess the Squeaky Door push was in retaliation of a trade, but probably still didn't need to do that. Still had the number advantage at that point. The in-game leader question is too vague, point blank. I was thinking about it more and more. The question needs to be more specific. It's too difficult for me to answer like that. Anyway, Renegade's gonna eco. Just farting away. B push, all of them. So the calls come out right now, so they should just go straight towards B. I mean A, sorry. But the calls come out with the B aggression. Dream, thank you for the sub, dude. Much appreciated. Welcome. So they got 2 guns. They probably won't save them. They'll probably try and make more frags. They should go for this. They have so many rounds to work with. By making these kills, they're going to keep the money low on Gambit. They're going to buy next round regardless. So, oh, no, looks like they're saving. Okay. Oh, did they see him? They're going straight for a B play. This is interesting that Yam isn't double AWPing a lot. Or like really at all. Because Yam can be very effective as like a secondary AWPer. Because he like pokes his head up when you're not expecting it. Goodbye Rick. Nice little 2. Alright, so they got B. So right now... Okay. Right now, it's a 3-on-4. They have a lot of utility. They've got, you know, 2 smokes to isolate. They've got a Molotov to displace the player. Lots of flashes to use. The CTs only, the Ts only have 1 smoke to use. So let's just quickly look at this, right? We used to have a strat to retake B. We could smoke here from heaven. So you throw a smoke, it would bounce down and go there. And we could smoke here from behind their smoke. So I think you like lined up at the corner and you just throw it. Then with the Molotovs, you have to prioritize the spots you want to clear out. Now, I think it really depends on its personal preference, I would say. And this is where like people already need to start thinking they're in a retake situation and you are going to retake. Because if you have somebody just wasting their utility now trying to stop the plant, and you all and the decision is going to be to go for a retake, that's where you need to just have the in-game leader or someone just step up and make sure that people are aware. So like I'm saying, if they remember these smokes, which they probably don't, I'd say it was probably far gone. But you smoke here from heaven, right? You smoke here, which isolates everybody checkers and everybody's B main. Even if they have 2 players in the site, your biggest problems now is obviously the site and this tarp area here under the balcony. So what I would do, if possible, would be to Molotov, probably headshot, but that's a very hard line to Molotov. You'd have to Molotov off the side of this box here, so it would bounce down. And even then, it might not get all of it, so someone could stand behind. Or Molotov blue, like the tarp, which is also very hard to Molotov. So the Molotov should maybe just be used in the site to clear out this box so the heaven player can step out and clear here without having to worry about dying to this line. So that's just one thing when they retake. And then just obviously a couple of good flashes to keep everyone in the site blind. You go in, then the people can cover off while it gets diffused. But, just quickly to answer Dr. Point Blank's question about the stuff with the reactions on if people die where or whatever, you want to have them as like predetermined situations. So let me give you one on this map, for example. You want to talk to your teammates about it. So let's say you're doing a default as T's, and you have a guy, like you have a guy here, 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 and you have a guy here or something. Let's say that they kill this guy and they take A main. Okay, well this guy's an AWPer, so you want to maybe like drop him back and take mid control. So like let's say okay, they've taken A main, let's take mid control. You boost the guy up, you use your Molotovs and shit, you smoke off connector, you Molotov sandbag, you Molotov the vent, you take mid control. So it's like chess, right? They've taken A main, you take mid, right? Like fuck you, we've now got mid, and then you can split from there, or you can go back to A main late, or you can do whatever. But it's just reactions. Another map would be like Dust 2 or something. Like if you lose, like on CTs, if you get a kill, let's say you get a kill on the pit player, and you know that they're playing a 2-1-2 setup. So now you know there's only one guy A, probably with an AWP watching there. So then you go, okay, we can probably do an A split. You know, we can isolate that AWP and we can pincer him in. It's just like knowing what the most likely scenario or best thing is. Anyway, back to this. So let's see. Will they set up for a retake of any kind? They're just spamming, which is fine. They have the number advantage. They're probably just going to go for a really basic retake. Like, they're not going to do anything too special with the smokes like I was talking about. Rick's doing it. Rick's going to do the B main smoke, I think. Oh, no, someone else did it. Hey, Aaron remembered it! Hey! Oh, he missed. Anyway. Oh, that flash. That was good. They used one smoke to do the job. But that's what I was talking about. Anyway.
Bomb has been defused. Counter-terrorists win.
So Gambit there, like in that situation, like because they got smoked off here, it was kind of hard for this player because if someone got into checkers, this guy can just fight him like this. He can't do anything. He can't take a duel. He just has to has to run through the smoke and probably die. So that was really good. This is the last round. So we'll do the Dust 2 one next. The Dust 2 one on their T side was really good. So Rick's getting a nice early pick. Now got killed through the smoke, I guess, or just before the smoke popped. He would have gone for a deagle pick or something. He got slammed. Renegades, full control. A main control. Fucking Juzzy and checkers, perfect. Literally just shitting all over him now. 3v5. Now everyone just kind of needs to calm down a bit. You know, don't need to go for too many solo plays. Ricky is going to go down in mid. Let's have a look what happens. Yeah, connector's a really shitty spot, I feel for Rick. He's just going to get picked off. Because you have to look between connector and the boost. And it's really hard on your own. So they're going to find a frag there. Okay, so they're actually turning this round around quite well. So they're getting the kill on Rick opened up middle. But like I said, Renegades had a main. So the fuck you was on these guys here to get middle. And they've done that. And right now, Renegades know they're middle. They're just squeezing them in. Oh, that was nice. Nice little lucky double by Juz there.